And now I'm back. And as you can see, I've put the lines in. There should be 12 equal segments like I have here. Each segment, again, is 1.25 inches on the board. What you're going to do once you have all of these lines in is you're going to want to put a line in the center at exactly 4 inches. Remembering this is 8 inches long. And then once you have that line in, what I would like you to do then is to measure exactly 1 inch above and 1 inch below. And you're going to draw another line in, like this. One trick to drawing a good line, an inch above and an inch below, is to use a mark about halfway in order to keep the lines parallel. You can line them up with your ruler. Something as such. And then the other one. The next step after that is you are going to measure from this line to this point here should be again 1.25 above and below, 1.25. That means the distance from this line, you're going to measure up to 1.25, and you are going to draw another line in here. Again, I'm going to make a mark in the middle here just to give myself a way to keep my line parallel and draw that line in. Same thing down here. Okay, once you have those lines in, you may notice a couple of things I should comment on. As you get closer to the center, the boxes, as you notice, get smaller. And of course, as you get farther away, the boxes get a little longer. And that has to do with, in part, the distortion that is found in a Mercator projection. What I'm going to do now is erase the measurements along the side, and we're going to put in the degree markers. Remember, what we're doing here is drawing the map of the world. And to do so, we need to be able to identify all of the lines of latitude and longitude that we've just drawn in. Our center line over here is called the equator. So you should write in equator and put the 0 degree marker, both here and if you have room over on this side. I don't have room, so I'll just put 0 there. What we're going to do then, this is broken down into thirds essentially. And our top line up here is 90. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 30 and 60. And those, of course, are north. And then 30 and 60, and then 90 down here. And you want to put a little S for south. I like to do them on both sides, so in case you're working on the map on either side, you can quickly see where you are. 30, 60, 90 north. These are degrees north. 30, 60, and 90 degrees south. Now, the next step is to look at our lines of longitude. And what we need to do here is to count 6 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to your middle line. This, like your equator, of course, is 0 degrees. But this is called the prime meridian. So you want to write in prime meridian. You can refer to your textbook for how to spell either equator or prime meridian. So you put 0 and 0 here. And then this way, again, factoring of 30, you're going to put down 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and then 180. And these are all going to be, of course, west. So I put W's by all of those. And the other way would be 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and 180. And these, of course, are degrees east, as these are the two hemispheres, as you might recall from seeing in the video. I would do the same thing above and below the line, so that you have access to the numbers, depending on where you're putting in your map. Okay, so now you should have what looks like a grid. And from this grid, you are going to eventually take your continents on the extra pages that you have and cut and paste those on.